Welcome to the Weekly Wind-On, a recap of the biggest news, latest reviews and best advice from MCN. Head to Motorcyclenews.com for full details of the stories mentioned and then have your say in the comments section. This week, Yamaha unveiled the 2022 updated version of their MT-10 with tweaked styling, a slightly more powerful and more efficient engine, and a TFT dash derived from the R1. The now 164 brake horsepower MT also gets a new titanium exhaust to make sure it sounds the part, and grills in the side of the tank aim the bike's induction rod directly at your face. We've been riding a road legal prototype of Langen's Two Stroke on UK roads, and you can see Deputy Editor Emma Franklin's video review of the bike on this channel now. The bike is every bit as angry and visceral as you'd expect at the top of its rev range, but the surprise is how well-mannered and usable it is below that. Ducati have stripped the bodywork from their baby Panigale to create the Streetfighter V2. The new bike makes a claimed 151 brake horsepower from its V2 engine, which should make it a bit more usable in the real world than its V4 big brother. Suspension and brakes are also pinched from the fared version, but the chassis geometry has been tweaked for improved stability. The V2 will cost £14,995 when it hits dealers. If the Streetfighter V4S is too flabby and underpowered for you, there's now an SP version that in full track trim weighs just 190 kilos and chucks out 217 brake horsepower, according to Ducati. Like the Panigale V4 SP, the bike comes in Ducati winter testing colours, so you get a brushed aluminium tank and black plastics. The Streetfighter V4 SP will cost £28,495. And finally, we've been riding the new Aprilia Tuareg 660 at its world launch. Laura Thompson gave the new middleweight adventure bike 4 stars overall, and particularly liked the parallel twin engine, which has been tuned for less power and more mid-range torque than the unit in the RS and Chuono 660. Thanks for watching the Weekly Wind-On. Join us next week for another episode, hit like and subscribe, and make sure you don't miss it.